Excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. An onion. Beauty guru. There you go. You're keeping it fresh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is another installation of the Zero Waste-ifying your home room by room, or greenifying your home room by room. And today we are talking about the kitchen. So if you want to figure out how to make your kitchen more sustainable, how to make your kitchen more zero waste, please keep on watching. The first thing that I want to tell you guys is please do not buy these zero waste swaps unless their more wasteful counterpart has been used up. I'm not telling you guys to go buy these because they're more sustainable and for you guys to throw it out. No, use what you already have until it's gone, and then you can buy these swaps. Alright? The first thing that I'd like you guys to do is compost. Now, a lot of the waste that is contributed by us is food waste. And when food waste is in the landfill, it breaks down and it produces methane. Methane is one of the leading greenhouse gases, so we don't want to produce more methane. Okay? Okay. Hawaii has a curbside compost pickup, so all of the dead plants that we have in our backyard goes into the green bin with our veggie scraps and our fruit scraps, and the city picks it up and takes it to a composting facility here in Hawaii. But if you don't have something like that, what you can do is keep all of your veggie scraps and all of your food scraps into a little baggie, put it inside of your freezer, and then either you can take it to a nursery and see if they'll accept your compost, or take it to a local farmer's market if you have one around and see if they'll accept your compost. The second tip is to stop using paper towels. Now, I know that paper towels has been so integrated into our daily lives because once there's a spill, I'm so sorry if the lighting fluctuates. I'm filming next to my window. Oh geez. Please bear with me. Once there's a spill, we've been trained to just wipe it up with a paper towel. That is wasteful because paper towels just ends up in the landfill. If you have old clothes that you don't wear anymore, cut them up and repurpose them into rags and use them to clean up all of the spills on your counter, on your floor, on your table. I recommend you also buy some microfiber cloths just in case so that you're never running out of rags to clean up. So when the rags are too dirty, you can just chuck them in the bucket that you left in your kitchen and then just wash them with your towels when it's time to do your laundry. The third recommendation that I have for you guys is to stop using aluminum foil to line your baking sheets. A lot of talk about if aluminum foil is recyclable, and from my knowledge, I don't think it is. So what you can do is you can either buy a silicone baking mat or purchase copper mats. I got these from Ross and they're actually really awesome. I have another pack too, and it's currently in use in my kitchen. So yeah, get these because they're reusable and you'll never have to buy aluminum foil ever again. I still have plastic Tupperware, and I also have glass Tupperware because my mom bought some, and I have stainless steel Tupperware because I got it as a gift. I recommend you still use your plastic Tupperware until it's deformed and the lid no longer fits the Tupperware part, and you can throw it out. Once you throw it out, I recommend investing in either glass Tupperware or stainless steel Tupperware. These are very useful. You can still microwave this. This, however, cannot be microwaved, but it will keep your contents hot until like about an hour or so. So if you want to take this to school, I recommend just having cold stuff that's cold that can still be eaten in here. But yeah, you can still microwave this. It's a little heavier than regular plastic Tupperware, but if it's saving the environment, it's totally worth it. The next thing that I recommend is to stop using cling wrap. Cling wrap is very flimsy and it just ends up in the landfill, can't be recycled, not good for the environment, in the earth for 400 plus years. Do not do that. So I recommend either getting beeswax wrap, or there's a vegan alternative that uses tree resin to make it sticky. And right now in this beeswax wrap, I'm housing an onion. Beauty guru. These beeswax wraps are rewashable and reusable, and they last for, I believe, a year. And once you're done with these, they're compostable. So I really recommend, if you want to fork over a little bit of money, to get it. Yeah, these are really useful, but if you don't want to use beeswax wraps, what you can do is put it in a bowl, take a plate, put the plate on top, there you go, you're keeping it fresh. Similar things to this, there are like silicone bowl covers or even cloth bowl covers. And you can actually DIY cloth bowl covers. I'll put pictures of the silicone and cloth bowl covers up here. But really, again, you don't need them if you don't want to spend your money on them. And take a plate and put it on top. You covered your bowl. The thing about zero waste is you don't have to buy all of these swaps. You just have to be a little creative with how you're saving your food waste. The next thing I recommend is reusable Ziploc bags. The thing about Ziploc bags is you can rewash them, or you can wash regular Ziploc bags and use them, but I don't think it's gonna keep it as fresh as it originally did. You can like use them again for holding snacks, or again for holding your onion. But if you really want something that'll last a really long time that works just as well as a Ziploc bag, I have a silicone reusable Ziploc bag, and I got this from my local health food store, but places like Earth Hero have things like these. Stasher bag is a very popular reusable silicone Ziploc bag. Yeah, I really recommend you get them. They come in like the quart bags, the sandwich bags, the snack bags. And yeah, they're really useful. And you know what? They're actually really, really cute too. So I recommend you get them if you want to fork over the money for it. But if you don't, you can just continue like rewashing your Ziploc bags. I mean, they're made of plastic. They should last you for 400 years, right? Right. So for all of my coffee and tea drinkers out there, I'm gonna start with the tea drinkers. The tea bags that are widely spread on the market are not compostable. This is because even though they look like they're made of paper, it's actually lined with plastic so that when you pour boiling hot water over it, the bag doesn't disintegrate. That's a little saddening because I thought for the longest time that, you know, tea is okay. Either you can do the super zero waste way and buy tea in bulk and get a little tea strainer like this, and it works just like a regular tea bag. Just, you know, dip, dip, dip. Same feeling as a regular tea bag. If you have a French press, you can also use that to put your bulk tea inside. Press it down, you have regular tea. I don't know how available compostable tea bags are, but I did see the Girl Gone Green promoting a company that has compostable tea bags, and I think that's great. So if you want to find that, I recommend you go stalk the Girl Gone Green's Instagram. I believe she posted it on there. So yeah. For my coffee drinkers, I already mentioned the French press, which is great because a lot of coffee filters, again, aren't compostable and they end up in the landfill, and we want to prevent things from going to the landfill, right? Yeah. The next one is mason jars. Now, you do not have to use mason jars. You do not have to have all mason jars. You do not have to buy mason jars new, because that's, again, creating demand for new products. And as great as mason jars are, you don't want to create more demand for things. So you can either thrift mason jars. A lot of thrift stores have mason jars. Or you can just repurpose the jars that your foods already come in. For example, you're an avid buyer of salsa. Once you're done with the salsa, wash out the jar and reuse it. If you're an avid buyer of sauerkraut or pickles, once you're done with the sauerkraut or pickles, wash it out and repurpose that. This, for example, was a jar of honey that my parents and I bought from Costco, and I just repurpose it all, wash it out, take off the label if you want. I did just because I somewhat care about aesthetics, and also I just wanted to see what was in here without the label blocking. So yeah, just repurpose old jars if you don't want to fork over money for mason jars. Alright, and the last tip that I have is when you are going shopping for food for your kitchen, that you try to avoid produce that comes in plastic packaging. So when you find loose produce, make sure that you have your own produce bag with you. Now this is an Earthwise produce bag, and I got it off of Amazon. But there are a lot of places like, again, Earth Hero or like small companies that do sell produce bags. So, you know, you can find them anywhere. Again, if you don't want to fork over money for a produce bag, you can literally just grab the loose produce and put it in your cart. I mean, you're gonna wash it anyway, and you're gonna wash it well. So there's no harm in not having a produce bag. Those are all the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope you learned something, and I hope I helped you find different ways to make your kitchen more sustainable. And yeah, I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys the next time we try to greenify your life. Bye!